Hello, Pisces. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are going to see what messages Spirit has for you. So, I like to release my videos according to the zodiac season. So, we're just getting into Libra season. So, this is going to be about September 23rd to October 22nd. But whenever you find this, it's perfect. Okay, so let's get into it. Um, Already, a few of the messages I've seen are, I feel like, through following your heart, through community, that's where you're going to find a lot of success, a lot of ease, a lot of peace, right? So, allow yourself to lean on the people around you, allow yourself to follow your heart, follow your intuition. And I feel like that's where you're going to find a lot of success. All right, but let's see what's going on. Bottom of the deck. We have Imrama, where you being called to journey to. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Yes, just say yes. Okay, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to take a leap of faith. What is your heart trying to tell you to do? What is your intuition guiding you towards? Go towards it. Even if the path doesn't seem completely clear, still trust in, something bigger than you, calling you, guiding you. Okay, longing for home, belonging, breaking the chain, soul family. Yeah, this is something that's definitely bigger than you. I'm feeling that. I feel like you're clearing a lot of energy, whereas in your family, maybe it's been, you know, typical to, stay in the comfort zone, stay in the bubble, but you're really being called to go towards something bigger, to, find your soul family, your soul tribe, your home, right? So allow yourself to go towards that. Allow yourself to take a bit of a leap of faith and, break yourself out of your box. Okay? Let's see what messages you got, though, Pisces. Messages for Pisces, please and thank you. Most important messages. Just one? Okay, there you go. There you go. All right. Again, we have trust the niggle, just say yes. So, Spirit is definitely encouraging you to kind of go out on a limb here, but something is kind of triggering you. Maybe it's doubt, maybe it's fear. Had to move the mic a little bit, but yeah, just allow yourself to go forward out of your bubble. I like the energy. Okay, this makes me think a bit of what Aquarius was going through, so that might be a beneficial reading for you. Okay, but we have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Very beautiful. This is a big thing, right? I was just telling one of my friends, I feel like a lot of light workers came to Earth at this time to help clear the energy that people have been stuck in, right? Like all the cycles and the systems that aren't supporting everyone. We're here to rid Earth of that, right? People that believe they have to sweep things under the rug or hold their feelings in. We're getting rid of that. 333 on the timer. Okay, and maybe it's in a different way that you're doing it, right? But you're in that category. Okay. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, beautiful, right? Again, that's what I'm saying. Like, there are certain people that have been asked to come to Earth to help channel and uplift humanity. You're one of those people, Pisces, and letting you know that it's not just you doing it, but there is a whole council behind you, helping you, supporting you, orchestrating things for you. Okay, so trust in the leaps that you're being called to take. Trust in your heart, in your soul, because there are things that your human mind cannot conceptualize and understand. It's not logical. So don't lean on that to guide you. Follow your heart. Okay? Let's get into the tarot, though. All right, we've got the Six of Wands, Justice, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Lovers. Beautiful. Okay, yeah. See, you're restoring balance here on Earth. Okay? And you're going to be successful in it. You have people supporting you. And what you're doing is a big deal, right? So trust in it, go towards it. You will be successful. There's going to be people that will help you on this journey as well. And you're going towards stability, okay? And this is something that you're going, it's like a nurturing, loving approach. It's not something where it's going to be hard on the yard. Okay. But it's going to require you to follow your heart, trust in something bigger than you to guide you. Okay. This is beautiful. All right. I'm excited. Let's get some messages for Pisces. Please and thank you. Most important messages. Oh, yep. Not surprised to see that. Okay. Don't be scared to believe in yourself, Pisces. Makes me think of when Beyonce says, you can't be scared of your highest self. You can't be scared of your own power. Okay, but we have the Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Fool card, Nine of Wands, the Hermit, the Ten of Wands. Okay, let's talk about it. All right, with the Queen of Swords, I feel like it's time. Okay, I feel that, yeah, you guys have been operating in a very logical mind, mental space a lot. I feel like you guys know, what you don't want to experience, what you don't want to happen. You're really good at setting your boundaries and, deciding that's not for me, that is for me. But I feel Six of Swords, it's time to move forward, Seven of Cups, and lean into your heart space more, you know? Like this Queen of Swords is all about logic, all about facts. She doesn't spend a lot of time in her emotions. And I feel like that's what Spirit is encouraging you to do, right? Because if you get clearer and more connected with your heart center, then it makes it a lot more, I don't know, it's a lot clearer what you're meant to go towards. You know what I mean? Like if you know what brings you fulfillment, what makes you feel good, then you don't have to be so worried. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you're very clear on what you don't want, right? You've gone through a lot, you've overcome it, and you're like, I won't go through that again, right? So now that you're moving away from that, you're kind of unclear of where you're going towards. So get clear on what your heart needs, what brings you fulfillment, okay? Because then the Fool, that's that leap of faith. Okay. This is what Spirit is wanting you to go towards. And this is the Fool, the first card of the major arcana. This is all new blessings, all new chapter, moving light, right? Having so much optimism and faith. That's what Spirit wants you to move towards. So, in order to be more confident in this, you got to get clear on what you want, right? Because it's easy to take a leap of faith when you know, okay, that's what I don't want. This is what I do want. And since I've been so clear and I've co created this with the universe, I can fully take this leap. That's what Spirit wants for you. Okay? Because Nine of Wands, you've been through a lot here. This is the wounded warrior, right? They don't want you to go into your new life with fear and wounds and having a guard up. Because not only are you guarding yourself from things you don't want, but you're also guarding yourself from your blessings, right? You want to be able to put that wall down and let things come in and trust and all that. So Spirit is acknowledging that you've been through a lot, Pisces, but they're letting you know that you went through all that so you knew what was right for you and what wasn't, right? So now that you know that, lean more into the things that are right for you, okay? Because we have the Hermit, the Ten of Wands. There's just too much burden on yourself. Whether it's burdens from past pain, whether it's burden from, having certain goals and certain things you want to accomplish in life. Now is the time to listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, go within for that guidance. It's time to follow your heart. So that way you're not overwhelming yourself or putting too much pressure on yourself. You know? Yeah. Okay. I went through that really fast. So let's get some more messages and break it down a little bit. Okay, at the bottom of this deck, yeah, this is letting you know that, yeah, it's like you have the keys. You have the knowledge. You have everything you need. So just keep walking forward, right? You have the knowledge because of things you went through before. But now it's time to tap into your soft energy, your feminine energy. It's time to ask yourself, okay, so now that I know what I don't want, what do I want to attract towards me? What do I want to invest my time and energy into? Okay? So instead of letting anger, disappointment, past pain fuel you, you're going to let community, love, knowledge fuel you. That's the difference that's happening now. Very good. Okay. Let's break it down. All right, let's talk more about this Queen of Swords and see what's going on there. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords here for Pisces, please and thank you. All right, this other card flew this way. You guys want me to play a song for you? I don't play the guitar. I don't know why I have that. Actually, somebody gave it to me, but I can only learn so many things, right? Okay. Anyways, yeah, this is all about like getting out of your head, right? Keeping your feet or your head where your feet are. All right, so clarifying the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is all about, you know, what used to work for people was, kind of being very stern, having tough love for themselves, um, kind of following traditional paths to success or, you know, to a certain goal, right? And this is an energy where you're being encouraged to follow your heart, trust yourself, believe in yourself, move authentically. How are you guided to go towards certain things? How are you guided to honor yourself and set boundaries? You know what I mean? I feel like this is reminding you of the power of thought and words with this card. This is letting you know to be more conscious of the things you're consuming, right? Not just food and drink, but also like what songs do you listen to? What shows do you watch? Are these things that empower you and remind you of how amazing and beautiful and effortless you can operate? Or does it remind you how hard it has to be and how draining things are? This makes me think of like algorithm, right? Your algorithm changes on social media, YouTube, whatever, based on the things you watch, the things you consume, the ads and other things you get on your other apps. You know what I mean? So your algorithm is just like your reality. You control what's on there. Same with your reality. So that's why they're encouraging you to move authentically and let go of the old practices and the conditioning that you've been through because you're so much more powerful than that. Take accountability. Okay. Let's break down the Six of Swords. All right, tell me more about the Six of Swords for Pisces, please and thank you. See, yeah, you're definitely being encouraged to operate as your highest self. Trust yourself. Trust your power. Trust the power of thought. All right. Yeah, you're definitely being encouraged to kind of just pause here and recognize your power, right? Recognize that you control your future. You control, you create your reality, basically. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying like it's like an energy of like, okay, you've set these boundaries, so believe you've set them. Don't like feel like you have to operate on 1,000 and guard yourself to be like, okay, that won't happen again, and I know it won't happen again because I have a block up. No, you know it won't happen again because you are not in that same vibration anymore. And you had to go through those things to learn that lesson. You know what I mean? So it's like kind of pausing for a moment and recognizing that, you decide what your future is going to be. You decide the energy you're going to be in. And recognizing that whether someone's with you or against you, it doesn't make them a good or bad person. You know, it's not something you have to protect yourself from so much because that's how people stay in alignment, right? By deciding if they're with or against something. And it doesn't have to be such a attack or such a defense. You know what I mean? Yeah. These messages are just coming from the divine. Yeah, it's like trust in your journey. and trust in your ability to create the reality you want, and recognize that choosing your reality will also invite others to choose theirs. So if their reality doesn't match with yours, that's okay. We all have that free will to decide what we want to go towards or not. And if someone's not on your team, that's okay. All right, let's talk about the Seven of Cups here for Pisces. Okay. Yeah, they definitely want you to like just, connect with yourself more, trust in yourself more, all that. Yeah, so yeah, with the Tower here, ego death, you've definitely been through something, like some sort of, there could have been like an ending or something, or maybe like I was saying, having to set boundaries or whatever. But it was a situation where it was like the way it was going just wasn't making sense. Like people were keeping themselves stuck. People were repeating cycles and just not growing here. And we can't have that, you know? So it was like something had to happen for you to kind of be on your own, but you needed to be on your own because that's where the guidance is. That's where you go within and explore your heart space whenever there's quiet, whenever you're not distracted by what everyone else needs or wants you to do, you know? So even though it could have been an uncomfortable situation that got you to kind of be on your own, be grateful for it because it helped you explore your inner world more, okay? And with this energy here, it led you to kind of, yeah, reconnect with your soul fulfillment, what makes you happy. Exactly, it's like you had to become this little shadow self so you could explore your light. You know what I mean? You can't have the light without the shadow. So it was like you went through some sort of shadow period so you could find your light, and so you could move from that energy rather than what everyone else wanted you to do, or whatever. I like it. So let's break down the Fool card a bit. Tell me more about the Fool for Pisces. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, this is something that is helping you restore your power, right? That's cool because it's the Fool to the Magician. So yeah, great steps are being taken here for you, Pisces. Very great. Okay, and it's like you had to go through that solitude to recognize what makes you happy, what brings you fulfillment, and then it gave you like uh that faith and belief in yourself to go towards it, to make it happen. Okay, and through that, it's like you're finding your soul tribe, right? Because you don't want your soul tribe isn't the people that you have to condition yourself and put on a mask for. It's the people that you can be genuine with, right? And so this is a new approach for you, a new approach for Earth, you know, by taking a step away from what doesn't feel right, honoring yourself, and then through that, you're able to find the people that are truly meant to be around you. Absolutely. Came with a little sacrifice, but it was worth it. All right, let's break down this Nine of Wands, though. Let's see what's going on there. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands for Pisces. I like it, I like it, I like it. I like it. Okay, so what I like about this is it feels like your spiritual practice, you're a lot more, I would say, protective over it. Okay, in the sense of like you don't need everyone else's guidance, everyone else's input anymore. Okay, and with the Wheel of Fortune here, yeah, it's like you're doing so in a way that, like, how can I articulate this? It's like yeah, it's almost like you're leading by example, right? It's like you had to figure out how to protect your peace, honor yourself, and once you figured that out, now you can show others how to do it. You know what I mean? You're just an example for people now. Let's get a little more. Yeah, it's like now you're moving as your highest self. Now you're moving with unconditional love. Rather than moving from like, this is how, my parents did it, this is how my ancestors did it. Now you're doing it how Pisces wants to do it, with love, with trust, with ease, with people you connect with, not people you have to put on a facade with. That's what I like. Yeah. So let's look into the Hermit with the Ten of Wands now. Let's break that down. Tell me more about the Hermit and Ten of Wands for Pisces, please and thank you. Exactly. You've learned a lot of lessons here. You've learned a lot of lessons, and now like you celebrate all of it, right? I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Yeah, it's so beautiful. You've learned so much here, Pisces. You've really learned a lot right now, and it's beautiful. And through that, it's like you're showing people how they don't have to work so hard if they just trust their intuition. You are a leader, an intuitive success. That's what it is. It almost is like you guys are creating, like, think about how like in psychology Sigmund Freud was an icon because he was like, okay, let's like, think of these new ways and new routes and things like that. Like that's what you're doing. But it's like with success, intuitive success by Pisces. Like that's what it feels like. You know what I mean? Because you're teaching people like how to tap in with nature, how to tap in with themselves, and you're showing people how to do this, whether it's by just doing it yourself. Maybe you start a YouTube channel, a podcast, write a book, whatever. Maybe you have a TED talk, I don't know. But it just feels like you're moving forward with so much confidence, so much balance, and you doing that is creating ripples throughout the world. Your flowers, your flowers, Pisces. I'm proud of you, bro. So proud. All right, let's get some shadow messages just to close it out. This is the Wisdom of the Shadow deck. Love it. Oh, let's talk about it. We have rising, we have wisdom, we have tenderness. Look, that's where you're moving from. From your inner wisdom, you're moving with a soft energy. We have shame, we have greed, we have judgment. Where before it was through shame, greed, and judgment, right? You would shame yourself, judge yourself to get where you're at. You moved with a scarcity mindset instead of faith. But that's all changing. It's so beautiful. That's the old way of doing things. We don't do that anymore. Okay? Ooh, yes. I love it. I love it. So we have metamorphosis, victory, and sensuality. So yeah, some of you see how these hands are holding this person down. Like some of you, your victory was like your the what is it? Your keeper. Like you were imprisoned by your victory. But now we have metamorphosis, sensuality. Now you're like allowing victory to be something that feels good rather than something you use to judge or shame yourself. You know, you're changing, you're growing, and you're moving with more love, enjoyment, intimacy with yourself. It's such a beautiful thing, really. I like that. I like this energy. All right. That's that for you, Pisces. I hope that resonated. I hope it felt good. If you guys would like more content from me, first of all, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help the channel grow. Help this message get around to those who need it. But if you would like more from me, my content is down below, like all my social media and stuff. I also have my website down below. If you would like a personal reading or a personal healing ceremony, you can look more into that on my site. I also have some online classes, online ceremonies that are over a specific theme. I also have a newsletter if you want to sign up for that. It's a great way to stay in touch. I send out like a main newsletter at the beginning of the month, and then like, little coupons, discounts, if there's like a full moon, new moon kind of rituals, just fun stuff like that. So check it out. You can sign up for the newsletter on my website, and I do send out a free guided meditation if you do that. But yeah, that's all I have for you today, Pisces. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.